young college student and becoming educated and enlightened. And if I sound snuffly, I'm sorry because I have allergies, and that's because I live in Ohio. And so I'm still dwelling on that whole, how did I get to where I get to? What kind of things like transpired to bring me here, like literally and figuratively. So last time was my mom and dad's cute romantic love story. This time I wanted to go back, deep. A few years ago I asked my grandmother how it is we ended up in Toledo. Like, immigrants come to America, and the people, like my family is from Lebanon. The only states they know about are Florida, New York, California, Texas, the big ones. Like, I'm coming to visit Texas. Can I come and visit you too? Like, no, you're 10 hours away, 20 hours, I don't know how far away from you. But anyways, so I asked my grandmother a few years ago, I just found out in the story, why Toledo? Like, why Toledo? She said, well, your Uncle Nick, was the oldest of the siblings, was approaching college age, and her husband knew that Lebanon wasn't going to be the place for them to be educated and start a life because it was, civil war, not a place you really want to be if you want to live a productive and meaningful life, I guess, in their eyes. So we started putting applications to all kinds of foreign schools, Germany, France, Spain. I mean, I don't remember all of them, but those were a few. And basically, whoever answered first, that's where he was going to go. And weeks, months passed, and he didn't hear anything, and he was getting discouraged. Like, he didn't want to stay there. He wanted to go have a decent education. And basically, wherever he went was where the family was going. So a lot was riding on this decision. Well, one day he's hanging out at a neighbor's house. The neighbor's uncle comes back from a trip, I think to America or something like that. And he had some he had college applications for his nephews, the household where my uncle was at. And they said, you should consider filling these out and, see about your chances about going to America to study. And they were not about that life, apparently. Like, I'm just get a job and stay in this cute little village for the rest of my life, which works for some people, but my Uncle Nick was looking for his ticket out. And he was like, I'll take those. And one of them was an application to the University of Toledo. So he filled it out, stamped it, sent it, and no less than a month later, I guess he got an acceptance letter, and I guess that was that. They started a procedure to get visas and all that other fun stuff, and he came to the University of Toledo and started studying pharmacy, and he's a pharmacist now in Toledo, well, Flamerville for the longest time, I guess.